We all know hurricane season is coming up fast, and earlier today, hurricane hunters stationed right here on the Gulf Coast shared insights with us on how their 5-member team collects important weather data when a storm forms. WXXV News 25's Ryan Gober takes us to Keesler Air Force Base to meet the 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron.
We're just days out now from the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. That's why right here at the Keesler Air Force Base, the 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron, also known as the Hurricane Hunters, is here to tell us how they collect vital weather data to keep you safe this hurricane season.
Camille was here, Katrina was here. Where's the next one going to be?
Many questions arise when it comes to forecasting and preparation for the hurricane season. The 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron consists of a pilot, a navigator, and a weather officer who gives the direction the aircraft should take.
Our main job is to basically be the mission director for any storm operational missions. So what that means is for hurricane missions, we are literally telling the pilots and the navigator up front where to go.
When it comes to collecting data, many factors go into how a hurricane develops. From low pressure points to water temperature, the hurricane hunters use technology to gather many of these kind of factors.
So I drop a small sensor into the storm about 20 times in an alpha pattern, which is how we are able to measure temperature, dew point, wind speed, wind direction, and we have a few other systems on the plane that allow us to analyze the storm in real time while we're flying in and out of it. It's called a dropson. It's a small tube that has a parachute, and like I said, it free falls about 2,500 feet per minute, and we'll drop it anywhere between 7,000 to 10,000 feet, and it just falls to the surface, and it's sending me data nonstop.
From Category 5 hurricanes to tropical storms, early preparation is vital for your safety. This August will mark 20 years since Hurricane Katrina and providing a stern reminder of the devastation these systems can bring.
The Mississippi-Louisiana state line, definitely an experience that those of us who lived through it and worked through it will never forget. It has become a measurement in time. There's life before the storm and after the storm, as you hear people talk about it.
Lieutenant Colonel Sean Cross shared his initial experience with Hurricane Katrina ahead of its landfall.
We flew the mission right out of here until it started getting closer to land, and then we knew it was going to be a factor for our area, and we evacuated all of our aircraft to Houston, Texas at that time. I was one of the first flights to fly Katrina as it came off the Florida Peninsula, and she rapidly blew up into a Category 1 hurricane. We knew it was going to develop. We just didn't know how powerful she would become. And we roll into the area where the house was, power lines down, trees, everything. We had to kind of full wheel it to get over all that stuff. Her uncle, great uncle at the time, followed us down. We worked into an area called Eagle Point, which many people here on the coast know very well. And I was not prepared for what I saw at that time. I mean, it was complete devastation.
Hurricane season can pack a punch but still be unpredictable. That is why it is always important to stay ahead of the storm and prepare now before it's too late.
The worst thing you can do is lock Katrina in a box and don't talk about her. It's all about education and outreach in what we do here and talking to the public and the media. Take precaution and listen to the emergency management officials. If they tell you to evacuate because you live in a low-lying area, you need to listen to them. You need to stock up water. You need to fuel up the generator because it could be up to 14 days without power, which is what we experienced right here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Think about your plan now and start, enacting that plan.
Well, I am just about to strap in as we gear up for the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. For more information on how you can stay prepared this hurricane season, you can visit the Mississippi Emergency Management Agency website. If a storm threatens our area, be sure to tune in to WXXV and follow along with our WXXV Weather Authority team for the most accurate information. Reporting in Biloxi, Ryan Gober, WXXV News 25.